They said my business can't compete at the top. We pulled up to the federal table and we didn't stop. Read every document, go down every page. This ain't luck, this is training, we're earning our wage. You want the contract and you gotta put in work. Study the solicitation, don't you dare lurk. Find your soul, get your growth. Price it right, submit that proposal, it's your time tonight. Try and learn the game, submit, stake your claim. That's the aim. Proposal Pro Academy, remember the name. Train, submit, win. 400,000 businesses registered and waiting, only 3 bids average. Somebody's hesitating, not us, not here. We came to play. PPA taught us everything we need to say. We don't just dream it, we do it. We do it. We don't just see it, we summit it. We submit dollars on the table. Small business we are. Proposal Pro Academy. Y'all know y'all want to be a part of Proposal Pro Academy. Don't deny it. Are you a small business? Are you a small business? Get that federal money, man. Get that federal money. You want the contract, then you gotta put in work. Price it right. Submit. Win. 400,000 businesses registered and waiting, only 3 bids average. Somebody's hesitating. You hesitating? Are you hesitating? Are you hesitating? Not in PPA. Not in PPA, you not. We don't just dream it, we do it. We do it. We don't just see it, we serve federal dollars on the table. Proposal Pro Academy, where small business become federal royalty. What's going on, everybody? It's your Proposal Pro coach. And I am back, y'all. I'm back. I came back. I really came back. I'm so happy. Let me change that. I really came back. I told you guys I was gonna come back on tonight, man. We getting in some real deep stuff. Okay. We're gonna get into it. I hope you guys are gonna take this live to heart, because what we're going to talk about tonight is something you guys are doing all the time and it's really affecting you, and you don't even realize that it's affecting you. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. Sit on my couch. Well, I ain't got no couch. I'm going to say sit on my couch, because we're going to get into it. But before we get all into that, I have to do my regular stuff that I don't be doing. So if you are not following me, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that share button. Share this live, because I'm telling you, tonight might actually, okay? So hit that share button, hit that like button, show me some love, hit that, that is the like button. Hit that, hit the like button, show me some love so I can get pushed out there. And I would really, really, really appreciate it. All right, y'all. So let's get into it tonight. So I know you see on my screen on a TikTok, it says, stop asking how to win and do this instead. So many of your guys are asking the wrong questions, and I want to make sure you're asking the right questions. So let's get into it. All right. I want to talk to you something today about that's keeping a lot of people stuck. That's keeping so many people stuck that it's just over and over and over again, that you're staying in the same place because you really just continue doing the same thing over and over and over again. Okay? I want to discuss that with you. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. What's going on? Go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments. If you are here from YouTube or TikTok, go ahead and drop that 1 in the comments so I can see you. Let me make sure my comments are on. Okay, there you go. Hey, Julia. Now I finally got it right. I know how to say it. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, all right. All right, so once again, I want to talk to you about something that's keeping a lot of you stuck in your heads, and I bet you it's not even what you think. So every single day, I get messages, I get comments, I get DMs, and 9 times 10, y'all, 9 times out of 10 is some version of this very question. Trinell, how do I win contracts? And listen, I know you want to win, and I get it. I do. But I want to tell y'all something right now. That question, that's not the right question you should be asking. I'm going to say it again. How do I win contracts? That's not the question you should be asking yourself. Now, you're probably asking me, well, why is that the wrong question? I mean, is that the point? Here's why. Winning. Winning is not up to you. That's up to the government. They decide who they want to do. They decide who they're going to pick. It's not something you can control. That's why it's not the right question. Do you understand that? You cannot control if you're going to win or not. I know you want to win. I know that's the whole point. Like getting a government contract, you see everybody winning all these contracts, making all this money and all that stuff. I get it. But you have no control over that. So it's really not something or a question. I mean, you can ask, how do you go about winning? But it's not a question that you should be dwelling on. Okay? So if winning is the goal that you're chasing, and you have no control over that, maybe you should stop chasing it, right? What happens when you chase something that you don't catch? You freeze. You may research more, watch more videos, take more notes. All my note takers out there, I know that's you. I know that's you. And you feel like you're doing something. You feel like you're doing something, but you're not actually doing anything. Put a 1 in the chat if that sounds familiar. So you're chasing this win. You're chasing that win. You're trying to get this. You're trying to get that. But you're not really doing anything. It's kind of like a mind thing. Like you're going after this. You think you're doing something because in your head you're like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. I'm ready, right? But you're not winning. And you're not actually doing anything to propel you to win. So put a 1 in the comment if that sounds familiar. So so who wants to know the question you should be asking yourself? Now that we know the question you should not be asking yourself, who wants to know the question you should? This is the question you should be asking yourself. Ooh, y'all, it got hot right quick. Got hot. Ooh, I'm talking about something important because it got real hot right quick. Woo! Okay. So stop asking, how do you win? And start asking yourself this. What is actually stopping me submitting right now? Not next week, not when you feel ready, but right now. Today. Rise up today. And let's be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. I want you to put it in the comments if you can. If you're watching me, if you can't, throw it in the comments. What's actually stopping you from submitting today? And I want you to be honest. No judgment here. Okay? Absolutely no judgment. I'm not gonna judge you. So go ahead and put it in the comments. I want to see some comments. I mean, as TikTok come on, more people gonna come on, whatever. But go ahead and put it in the comments if you want. If you don't want to put it, okay, that's fine. You want to be shy, it's all good, whatever. Okay. So, but I want you to be honest with yourself because I want you to really decide what's stopping you from hitting that submission button. Okay. And I want you to sit with that because for most of you, the answer is not that you don't know enough. Y'all know so much, but it's usually one of these things. I don't trust myself to do it right, right? You don't trust yourself. I don't know what's gonna happen after I submit. What am I supposed to do after I submit? How about you worry about submitting first before you worry about what you're gonna do after, right? But that stops people from doing it. I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up. Listen, I get it. It's the government. People are afraid. I mean, I said this before. I don't really like using the word afraid because, like, are we really afraid? We're just nervous. We're not sure, right? So I'm scared. You're going to mess it up, right? But guess what? None of that is about winning. Remember that question that you always ask yourself, or that you was asking, how do I win? All of those answers I gave you, the answers you just put in the comments, none of that has to do with winning. That's all about action. That's all about actually doing something. So let me ask you something, and I want you to actually answer this in your head. I ain't gonna make you put it in the comments because y'all be stingy with them comments. If everything you've done, you develop about government contracting, your routine, your process, how much time you're spending, how much solicitations or how you're searching for solicitations, if all that was working perfectly, if all that ran perfectly, would that change anything? If everything that you were doing in government, searching for solicitations, getting the quote, getting all the stuff you already know to do, if all of that ran perfectly, yes or no, would that change anything for you? Be honest with yourself. You don't have to answer in the comments. Go ahead and answer in your head. Would that change anything for you? And guess what? For almost everybody, they're going to answer yes. They're going to answer yes. Because let's keep it real. Y'all know y'all not really doing what you're supposed to be doing. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? Y'all know 100% that y'all not really doing the work that you're supposed to be doing, that you know you're supposed to be doing. Right? No judgment here. I'm going to keep it honest with you. Okay? So if you said yes, I'm just curious. What would actually change? I'm just curious. If you say yes in your head, what would actually change? Maybe you'd actually have a routine instead of doing whatever you felt like it. Maybe you'd be doing it consistently. Maybe you'd stop spending hours reading on how to make a phone call and actually call somebody. Maybe you would stop second guessing every single move you make towards submitting, because y'all know you do that. You overthinkers over there. Or would you finally finish submitting instead of getting halfway through and then giving up? Y'all, do you know that there are people who get to a solicitation? They go to SAM.gov, they find a solicitation, they call the subcontractors, they actually get a quote. They actually get a quote. And some way after that, they just stop. People actually do that. It's crazy. I can't believe it. But they actually do that. I want y'all to drop in the comments, what's the one thing, if you're honest, you would change about what you're doing right this very moment. Go ahead and drop in the comments. Y'all know at the end of my lives, I answer any comments, any questions that you guys have. But I want you to really think this. And if y'all want to be stingy with your comments, I'm going to hurry up and get off, because you know I like participation. But if you can't put in the comments what's the one thing that would change, go ahead and do that. I want to actually showcase it and read it, so that maybe your comment is the same as somebody else's. I guarantee you, y'all are thinking the same exact thing. Okay? So if I'm pointing a mirror to you right now in your face, I'm sorry. But I need you to really identify what this thing is that's holding you down. Stop. Once you identify it, it's going to stop, or it's going to help you stop making excuses, right? And it's something you can fix today. Once you identify what it is, it's going to stop having you make excuses, and you can fix that thing today. But you know what? Even if I helped you identify the problem, guess what? You know what y'all gonna do? Y'all just gonna go back exactly to what y'all was doing from yesterday. You could identify the problem and go right back to it. After everything we done and talked about right now, you know the problem that's stopping you from submitting. You know it's not about winning. You've identified the problem, but you're going to go right back doing the same thing you were doing before. Why? Why? You now know how to fix it and that you can control it. Why would you want to go back? Listen, I'm going to tell you a story. So, I have so many people that I talk to who know the process, know the plan, know how to submit, know everything. You know, I even talked to some people like that, right? Students. I had a student one time, she was with me for like not three, out 2 years, coming to every single meeting, asking all the questions, getting all the information, learning all the lessons. She knew everything. She knew everything, right? She had me every single week. We would go through a call or whatever. So she had me every single week, ask questions, whatever. And you know what she did? Out the 2 years that she was with me, she never submitted. Never submitted. And she had me really one-on-one because nobody else wanted to come to the meetings, because I guess they felt like, they didn't need the help, although they weren't submitted either. But she was dedicated member. She would come single week, every single week, ask the questions that she needed to ask, but she never submitted. And I asked her why. Why are you like you got everything, you got me? Why are you continuously not submitting even after I tell you exactly what to do? You want to know her answer? She didn't trust herself. She did not even trust herself. And it's so crazy to me how, like, I don't know if it's like a trust issue. Like, you actually know what the issue is. You saying it's trust, but is it really? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure it out, just like you guys are. I mean, y'all can let me know what it is. So, given that we hopefully you guys have like did it in your head. Hopefully you guys are like, okay, I know what my issue is. Maybe you'll stop asking that question on how I actually win, and start asking your question, how do I actually insert your issue, right? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help y'all out. I'm just trying to help y'all out. So, guys, if you just joining me, we talk about government contracting. What's actually stopping you from submitting? Stop asking your question about how do I win. If y'all got questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat, because I'm gonna get off in a little bit, and I want to make sure I answer all the questions that you guys have. Okay, so go ahead and drop them in the chat if you have a question. All right. So here's the shift I want you to make starting today. Stop asking, how do you win a contract? And start asking, what's the next thing you need to do, not learn, but do to move forward in submitting. Winning is not your decision. That's the government's decision. But doing the next step, that's yours to make. That's the only thing that you can control. I promise you, that's the only thing that you can control. So, how do you control that? Well, listen, I see this all the time. People who know everything. They've always done the research. They've watched videos. They have SAM.gov registration. They have it all, and they still haven't submitted yet because they need that extra push, because they're stuck. They're stuck on that wrong question, but they still need that extra push. And if that's you, I got a hand. That's my pushing hand, y'all. You need that extra push? Here we go. Right? This is you. There you go. There go your push. There go your push. So that's why I want to invite you guys to a special event that I'm hosting. And I know TikTok, you're not gonna be able to see this, but on YouTube and Facebook, you guys can see this. I want to invite you guys to an event that I'm hosting. Okay, It's the Watch Us Submit 3-day intensive. You need that push. This is your push. This will get you to that thing that you've been trying to get yourself, but you keep making excuses, right? And I'm actually doing something I've never done before. For fast action takers, I'm actually giving you a bonus. I'm giving you $500 off of the original price, but that only is going to last till June 30th. So it's for my fast action. I need to change that. Fast action takers. People who know they're tired of, well, I don't want to say failing or failing themselves, because they know all it takes is to, they know what it takes to do it. They just haven't done it yet. And they need that hand. Here go the push hand. Ooh, did that? Oh, I thought it went. They need that push hand to push them. So I want to invite you guys to this workshop. 3 full days. We're going to go through all the steps. You're going to be challenged. You're going to feel accomplished. You are going to submit. You're going to do something that you couldn't do. You are going to submit. And I want to invite you guys to that, because that's really what you can control, the submitting part. Okay? So if you want to get your tickets are now on sale. Once again, the fast action bonus will expire June 30th. And the prices will be going back up to the original price. So if you want to get in now. And listen, if you need more information about how this works, I have a webinar. Go to the link in my bio, go register for the webinar as well. All right? But if you're ready to take that next step, you need that push, get your ticket for the Watch Us Submit 3-day intensive. All right? If y'all have any questions, feel free to contact me. Go to the link in my bio. Go to the contact me page. You can email me or you can text message me, and I will respond. I actually respond to all my messages. Okay? That's a little, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I do respond. So message me, and if you want to discuss the training options, the financial options, we can do all of that. But just take that step, guys. Think about, if you don't take that step, where you're going to be in 6 months from now, when you wish you would have took the step now, if that made any sense. I don't know. So guys, that's all I'm saying. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take some questions. If you got any questions, I'm going to check with the TikTok first, and then I'm going to go to the YouTube and Instagram. If you got questions tonight, go ahead and post them in the comments right now. Anything about government contracting that you want to talk about, go ahead and put it in the comments right now. I'm going to answer all your questions. And if there's no questions, y'all know I'll be out. Y'all know I'll be trying to be out about 30 minutes, because y'all, you know, I'm here to answer who needs it. I'm here for who needs me, right? I appreciate all the follows and everything, but I'm here for who needs me. So let me scroll through. Okay, I got no questions on TikTok. Let me see. No questions on YouTube. What? Okay. Well, guess what? With that being said, I hope I touched somebody. I hope not touch somebody. I hope I hope that I was able to help somebody. I hope I didn't confuse y'all. I hope I didn't get too deep for y'all. But maybe I do hope I got deep for you. Maybe I made you think about something that you were trying to avoid. Right? I like to show people the mirror in front of their face. I do. All right. So with that being said, get my little sip of water. I'm gonna get up out of here. I might be back tomorrow night, but once again, if you're following me, if you're liking, if you're following me and subscribing, you will get notified when I go live. And once again, I always post a post when I go live. Okay. All right. I'll see you too, Julia. I can't believe that whole time I was calling you Julia. I will see you as well. All right, guys. With that being said, y'all know I gotta play my theme music out. Hold on. I ain't gonna put that loud. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. I hope that wasn't no echo, YouTube. I'm sorry if it was an echo. All right, y'all. So that's all that I have tonight. I hope you guys learned something. I hope I made sense. I hope I didn't confuse y'all. I'm doing like a new little setup, so I just wanted to see how it works. So I tested it on you guys. So I appreciate that. Remember, you guys, I'm here for you. The Watch Us Submit 3-day intensive is here. Get that fast action bonus. Expires June 30th. Yeah. Are you a small business? Are you registered and waiting? Are you one of those 400,000 that's not doing anything? Not in PPA? Because I'm going to teach you everything. We do it. We submit it. Get the federal dollars, y'all. That's money. What y'all doing? Submit when? What? You can't hear me on TikTok. Wait, you still can't hear me on TikTok? Oh. Is it because of the music? It's very low. Can you hear me now? You know what? That's crazy. That whole time I was doing that, nobody said nothing. I'm going to stop going live on TikTok. Well, this is the thing. We about to get out of here, though. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I sound far away. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out how to hook my mic up to the TikTok. But I know when the music off, you guys can hear me, but not here. We came to play. We don't just see it. We do it. Are you going to do it? Are you going to submit it? Get the federal dollars. Submit and win. Train, submit, win, y'all. That is the key to the game. Train, submit, win. That's all you need to do. All right, guys. That's it. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, we'll try again another day. I will see y'all too. I'm going to see y'all another day. I don't know if I'm going to be on here tomorrow. But I will see y'all another day. If you need to get in contact with me, go to the link in my bio. Book a call. If you're ready to get that workshop ticket, go to the link in my bio. Go to get your ticket. And if you want to join the webinar, that's in the bio too. All right, guys. Good night.